Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some kind of sad news that's been kind of making its way around when it comes to the PlayStation 5 community, because something really bad and kind of awful happened in these past week. And essentially what happened is a teen was actually literally robbed and then also shot in the middle of them trying to go and do like a PlayStation 5 transaction. So there's some kind of crazy stuff going on. I want to show you guys the actual news article, what happened. We actually have a video itself, and just overall, I don't know what has been going on when it comes to all this stuff. The past, all of yesterday, I made a few scalper videos basically saying how a lot of younger kids are getting into scalping and making a lot of money. And this once again is another PS5 scalper who was trying his best to go and sell a console he got to try to get make money off of it, and then of course got robbed and shot. So I always want to go and say this before we fully dive into the video itself. I hope no one ever does this if you guys are ever trying to go buy a console from a third party or whatever. And this is why I always go and say, please be careful if you guys are ever dealing with scalpers or you guys are a scalper yourself. You never know who is on the end of another email, on a text, on a phone call, whatever it is. Just always please make sure you guys are careful. And it makes me sad that we've been out for these consoles now for about 7-8 months, and we're still seeing all this really sad and weird stuff going on. So let's go and talk about this as well. If any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the PlayStation 5 giveaway. Happy 4th of July. Everyone, please be safe and just enjoy yourselves. Have a fun time as well. I'll be trying my best to go and track up all the PS5 restocks in case anything happens. As well, we also have the Amazon links down below for the PS5 discs, digital consoles, controllers, all that good stuff. Twitter and Twitch room as well. The link down below. And of course, Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stack and free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. And let's go and talk about this a little bit more. So I want to say this really quickly. I'm not sure what's been up with all these younger kids trying to go get into the scalping game, because the person we're about to go and show is literally a PS5 scalper. It even says in the video he was trying his best to go and sell his console to go and basically put money towards college itself. It's really weird. Even on yesterday's video up on Twitter, I had a lot of comments too, where a lot of people are like, yeah, we don't like PS5 scalpers, but it's hard to kind of say or judge these people when they're a little bit younger. So try your best to kind of have a little bit more of an open-ended on it. I don't really support scalpers. I'm sure you guys know that. My main channel for this focus is focus on my channel is to get you guys consoles retailer. So it just kind of stinks though, because even for PS5 scalpers, I don't think they should literally have to get robbed and shot like this. I think it's just bad. I think it's all around really bad. I think it looks really bad for the gaming industry, and of course it's dangerous, and I worry out there for all the kids that are maybe trying to go make a quick buck, and then I just hope that they're gonna be safe if they ever try to do stuff like this, all things aside. So this actually, funny enough, is from Fox News. I'm not gonna get too political on any of this stuff because whatever, but I'm gonna go and talk about this and kind of react a little bit to this too as well as is going on. And it's just kind of sad news.
Sean Michael Reynolds thought he was about to die over a PlayStation.
As I was laying on the ground and I'm looking towards him and he's pointing a gun at me and I'm completely helpless.
It all started with an ad on the
It's all from a PlayStation
website, OfferUp. Sean was selling a PlayStation 5 and right away he got an interested buyer.
They offered exactly what I had listed it for, and it appeared to be a younger kid.
They agreed to meet in the afternoon.
This just, first of all, makes me kind of sad because, I get why people scalp. I don't want to be a 1,000,000,000% against scalping. I don't like the idea of it. I think it takes away from someone else that's trying to get a console or a kid out there, whoever it is. But I understand that some people need it for their jobs, to survive, for their family, for their own kids. I'm not I get that. I totally get that. I hate scalping, but I understand why people do it. I think a lot of you guys out there probably do too as well. And this is why sometimes it's so scary, because this person just seamlessly went up and tried to go and sell something up on a third-party website and kind of basically had to go pay the price for it, because it is scary. People can get scammed if you're trying to go sit online. People can send you rocks. We've seen people literally have PS4s get sent to them. We even saw not too long ago a woman got arrested for sending water bottles inside the PlayStation 5 after pocketing $1,000, and it's really scary. I want you guys to be careful whenever you guys deal with third-party sellers, when you guys are trying to do this stuff, because a lot of the times these are people who are already opportunistic, and if they can make even more money off you, that's why they're gonna try their best to go and do it. It's always scary.
Outside of 92nd Street Elementary School in Watts. His mother, Kiana Williams, knew her son had been successful at selling items in the past.
All he wanted to do was sell a game so he could make some extra.
I do want to go and say this too as well. This might be a bad time for me to go talk about this, but even on yesterday's video, I made a video about how a 16-year-old somehow made millions of dollars in revenue when it comes to him scalping and selling stuff high in demand things like consoles and also other necessity things as well. And I do kind of want to say I'm not a big fan of all these big publications kind of glorifying these scalpers. I will go and give them credit. I do respect the hustle, but if you guys even saw my videos yesterday, we had thousands of bot purchases and all these end up being scalpers, and these people just don't care. Like, I do not like the idea that a lot of these publications are saying like, oh, my kid's a good kid, he's just trying to go and sell money, hustle on the side. I understand that, but at the same time, like, I feel like I can't get too into it because they're kids, but like, it just stinks. Like, I feel like all these publications keep on trying to make it better and better and better, when once again, like I said, we had literally like a video yesterday talking about how we had so many bot people that are stealing from people and then trying to make money off of people too as well. It's like the double whammy of bad, you know. It's not good
for college.
But once again, I understand why they scalp. I get it.
By individuals who plotted,
like, no one's to get shot. That's
essentially rob him and kill him.
it's so hard. It's so hard for me to say this type of stuff when they're little kids, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard.
14 and 17-year-old robbed Sean and then
But it
shot
sucks
him,
that someone ended up in the
left him bleeding on the
hospital,
street,
you know?
then drove off in his car.
He was hit in the left hip.
Like, this just makes me sad all over a PlayStation, you know?
Dr. Melanie Serino is a
Like, this sucks. Like,
at Rancho Los
like, I'm
Angeles.
like, to me, like, just watching this video and seeing this stuff, it just makes me upset. Like, it makes me upset that the world is this point, you know?
Amigos in Downey. She says Sean has had multiple surgeries and has required extensive therapy.
It's not only the physical injury that you see, but also the psychological impact of these injuries.
Got it? Awesome.
Sean says it doesn't help to learn that because of LA County DA George Gascon's new directives, the suspects were charged with only carjacking and attempted robbery.
So this kind of gets a little more like the political side on that. Like, it's not necessarily more so on the scalper side in general, but this is like crazy. Like, am I the only one who thinks that this news is like absolutely nutty? Like, so this to me, truly, I just feel like should not be happening. Like, like, just throw the consoles in stores, and then people don't have to have all their consoles bought in nonstop, and people can actually have a chance to get the consoles, and then people don't have to worry as much about scalpers because we're not having scalpers from New York buying out all the stock from like Nevada and like Arizona, etc., etc. Like, I feel like this right here should be like the warning side for places like Sony and Microsoft that there's just a problem. Like, there is a big stock issue, there's a reseller issue, and all these really big retailers, like I made a video on yesterday, this is an issue. Like, if at this point, like, don't forget we also had a situation where at Target there was people also having like big altercations as well, and like also look over here, like this guy's trying to go and sell a PS5 and gets literally shot in mud. Like I said, like, my opinion on scalpers or restockers in the grand scheme of things don't really matter. People are going to do it either way. Like, I wish they didn't. I really wish they didn't, but it's going to happen. But I think at this point, the fact that all the scarcity is so bad that this is just not how it should be. This is not how I imagine gaming should be. This is not how I imagine people are like should be, you know, trying to make money off of this stuff and go get shot. Like, this is bad. And this is, like I said, it's even more on the recent news. This is not, you know, on the first launch week where people are going crazy, you know, whatever. This is literally now 7 months, 8 months after the fact, after all these consoles came out, like the PlayStation 5 and Xbox consoles came out. It's just sad. It really just is disappointing too as well. And I mean, like I said, like, it's kind of that weird moral weird ground, because like, I'm not a big fan of scalpers, but I don't think like a kid out there should be getting shot in mud over trying to go make money off of it. Like, I get it. Like, some people do it. They're trying to go buy their first car. They're trying to save some money, trying to go feed their family. I understand why they do it. But like, just this whole situation, it's just a mess. Like, I think we could all collectively agree, no matter what I say or like what everyone else's opinions on are for all this stuff, it's just a mess. Like, it really just is an honest to God mess. And I really wish like a lot of the people that kind of cause these issues are places like Walmart that allow all these people to go and buy 1,000 consoles and completely milk the market for normal folks, as well as also kind of a little bit on the same side where a lot of stores just don't want to do walk-ins and they're being stubborn and they're not just letting people like have anti-bot measures, anti-scalping measures. Like, at some stores, even for Walmart, like I said, we're having people buying 50 consoles in one go, and then at that point it's just all getting to like that third-party market, and then just all scalpers everywhere. Like, it really, I feel like there's just like it's coming to a breaking point, and especially if there's people literally getting in physical harm for this, and we've seen it on other occasions too. And it all kind of comes down to scalpers and PS5 like restock people like this. It's just not good. So like, I feel like I can't go and ramble into it too much, because I just think it's a bad situation, you know? I just think it's a bad situation. I'm not a big fan of scalpers like the next of you guys, but like, I just can't believe that this actually happened to someone out there. Like, it's all fun and games until someone literally goes and gets shot. Like, I don't know. I'm a little bit at the loss of words, especially with all the scalping news that's been coming up. And once again, I'm not really a big fan of all these really big publications kind of glorifying scalping. Like even on the videos before, they're like, hey, they're like a 16-year-old kid. Guess what? They're doing a good job and making money. But once again, they are taking advantage of a pandemic and people suffering, and they're trying their best to go and do anything they can to make other people's lives worse to go turn a profit. And that's usually why I draw a line on scalpers, because it's taking away from someone itself. So there's even at the same time too, like they're trying to make us have sympathy, but this guy's a reseller. We don't know how many consoles he's actually went and sold. Now, once again, I just don't think he should get be shot. I think people are way overblown on all this stuff. Like he got mugged at the end of the day. Like it's not only the PS5 console, of course, but like this just stinks, man. I hate that we see this news. I hate that like we're even talking about this news, and I hate the fact that we even had other stores like Target even shut down their walk-ins for a while because there's situations like this. You know, like I don't know. People are crazy at this point. Like it's nuts. So give me your thoughts down below. It's kind of a weirder, kind of sadder video, especially on the 4th of July. But man, like, just man, like it just leaves such a weird taste in my mouth, you know. So guys, will give your thoughts down below. Just always make sure you guys are nice. I know it's kind of weird to cover news when it comes to like, you know, younger kids and stuff like this, you know, under the age of like 20, I'd say. But like this is messed up. Like I really hope that Sony, Microsoft, all these big retailers can do something about this, because I just don't think that people should be getting shot over a console, you know, like, yeah, it's just nuts, you know. I'm sure someone will leave a comment saying like it's not just a console, you know, he also got mud. They're just trying to get anything they can. Like they could be doing it for someone trying to sell a car, someone trying to go sell like a dirt bike. I get it too, I get that, but this is just messed up, man. I expect better from the gaming community. They might even be in the gaming community too, so whatever. I'm gonna I'm gonna stop off here. I could probably talk another 20 minutes about this. It just makes me sad. If you guys are ever dealing with scalpers, I understand some people say F it, they don't want to do the grind anymore. Just please be careful. Make sure you guys go do your trades at like a police station or somewhere like public that people can see this stuff. Please be careful, please be safe. I don't recommend you guys ever buy, just buy it from retail and stuff, but man, this is rough. This is a rough video to make. I love you guys all so much for watching. If you guys want to go and sub, you guys totally can with the notifications on or whatever. We have that PS5 giveaway should be ending pretty soon as well. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console controller, all that stuff. Twitter and Twitch stream as well. Link down below. And of course, that Webull and Coinbase if you guys want to sign up and get free money. Deposit free money, you guys go with that good stuff. And feel free to leave your thoughts down below. And hopefully you guys can all be safe out there when you guys are coming up with your PS5s. Love you guys.